Bangs, aka fringe, is one of the hairstyles that have been in vogue for a very long time. Unlike many other hair trends, this is definitely here to stay. After Elizabeth Taylor wore the style in the 1963 movie Cleopatra, more and more celebrities have been seen sporting bangs both on and off set. Even though bangs have been a fashion statement for decades, there have been many modifications so far. Over the years, we've seen the blunt bangs, the layered bangs, the curved bangs, to mention a few. The latest trend is the braided bangs, which is mostly worn by black women, and you agree with me that when it comes to slay, black women slay supreme. So of course, you know that this is definitely a style that is making heads turn. If you haven't worn braided bangs yet, then you are missing out so much. I know that with everything that is going on right now in the world, coronavirus, social distancing and the likes, most people do not have access to their stylists. So in this video, I'll be teaching you guys how to create your own braided bangs with cornrows so that you can slay just like I do. So put away every form of distraction because you really want to pay attention for this one. The first thing you want to do is section off your hair to bring out the portion that you're going to use for the bangs. So for today, I'm using the metal rat tail comb. If you've been watching my videos, you know that whenever I want to part my hair, I need like clean, neat parts. This is the comb I use because it gives me better results than when I use the plastic rat tail comb. So my hair is freshly washed and slightly damp. So I washed my hair last night and put it in a few braids to stretch it out. So this morning I took down the braids, so my hair is not actually completely dry, it's damp. I prefer to do my hair this way when it's damp because it's a lot easier to manipulate that way. So after sectioning the portion that you want to use for the bangs, then you go ahead and bring out the section that you want to cornrow, like to section off your hair to make the section that I want to use for your cornrow. And you can see me struggling because I finger detangle for the most part. So whenever I part my hair, like, it's just usually a struggle, but I really don't mind because doing it this way helps me to reduce breakage. So to start the cornrow, you first detangle your hair as usual. I'm finger detangling because that's my preferred way of detangling my hair. The trick to doing your own bangs is all in how you position your head and your hands. So the first way to do it is to turn your head sideways, like to put your head parallel to your shoulder, any one of your two shoulders actually, and then you put one hand behind your head in such a way that that hand is parallel to the cornrow you intend to make, like it's in the direction that you want to make your cornrow, and then you put another hand in front of your head, but this hand is like facing upward in such a way that your elbow is pointing downward. I hope it makes sense. So what you do is, like, then when your hand is in that position, then you start to cornrow. If you do not know how to cornrow, then I highly recommend that you watch my detailed cornrow tutorial. I'm going to leave the link in the card so you can go and watch it. So this is basically just showing you guys how to do if you already know how to cornrow. So after positioning your hand and your head in that way, it's going to be easier for you to braid or like cornrow down to the front of your head. This method is easier for people with long neck. So if you do not really know how to turn your neck, or if it causes pain for you when you twist your neck, then I'm going to show you guys another position to use such that you're not going to be turning your head. Your head is going to be facing forward as usual. So I'll show that in the next clip. So this is another position to assume. So this is a lot similar to the previous one, just that I'm facing my right shoulder instead of my left one. Then this is another way to do it. This is the third position to assume. So here I'm facing forward, or like more like downward, and I'm still using the same principle of putting one hand behind my head that's going to be above, and that hand is going to be parallel to the cornrow that I intend to do. Then the other hand will be forward, and that hand will be lower, it will be downward, and that will be facing upward with my elbow facing down. I hope you guys, I hope it makes sense. So basically it just has to do with positioning your hand and your head. One hand is going to be above, one hand will be under, no matter the direction that you're putting your head. One hand should be up and one hand should be down. So this is the finished look of the bangs. You can see everything looks really nice. And I feel like the more you practice, the better you get at it, and that's basically the truth. So for the rest of my hair, I just went ahead to do cornrows, all going to the back. This is like nothing fancy or nothing special, just regular cornrows. I think I had about 8 cornrows in total when I was done. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how to make bangs. So I didn't want to do anything elaborate at the back, because you guys know that this style will not last that long, so there's really no point putting in too much effort. After doing all my hair, this is how much hair I lost. I usually lose, I feel like I lose more hair when I do cornrows than when I do like singular braids or twists. I went ahead to insert some beads, and this is the finished look. If you want to know how I insert beads, then I also have a video on that on my channel. I'll leave it in card so that you guys can see, and you can see the result. Like, this is just so cute. The fact that I added bangs just gave the hairstyle another like classy, nice look that I wouldn't have gotten if I did the regular all back. So with that, we come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.